All right. It's Brigger Buggin' March Madness reaction, baby. I should say the prefix to what's going on in March Madness. Man, I'm gonna cover a few teams that you see right there listed on the screen. Should be an interesting one, man. It's a toss-up year, not a real clear-cut favorite if you ask me, as far as who's gonna win the national championship. But I have a very strong inkling that offense is going to be one of the key factors in winning the championship this year, man. So I'm gonna hit on a few teams. I got a few points, that like I said, that I'm gonna knock out for you guys, man. And it should be a good one. It should be a great one, man. I'm excited. If anybody knows me, they know I'm a hooper at heart, man. That's what I do. For a profession and as a passion, man, and anything that I'm doing is gonna be in line with that, man. That's what I do, man. That's what I love. So we're gonna start with this right here, man. We got the Kansas Jayhawks. See those guys listed on the screen right there, man. My boy Josh Jackson, Frank Mason III, and Devontae Graham. Shouts out to Raleigh, North Carolina. Big shouts out. These guys right here, I definitely see them in the Final Four, man. They got the best backcourt in the country with Frank Mason the third and Devontae Graham. Man, Frank Mason, we watched this kid grow into a National Player of the Year candidate, man. More than likely he's going to get it, so that's very, very impressive. Now, one of the main reasons why I see this team going so deep into the tournament is because, like I said, strong backcourt play, very, very hybrid, hyper athletic wings with Josh Jackson and LeGarrette Vic, I believe his name is LeGarrette Vic. Love him. Love him. They got a knockdown shooter with the whatever I don't know how the fuck to say that nigga name, man. Shabasha Laskalitz, Maliskali, or whatever you call him. I mean, I remember playing against that Kansas. Allen Fieldhouse is one hell of a place, man. So they're gonna groom you the right way, man. With Lucas down low, it's too bad that they missed out on. I want to say his name was Anyuwaku this year. That would have been a very, very key piece to the run they're gonna make just to solidify that post. But Lucas has been doing a great job. Him and Carlton Bragg are doing a hell of a job for Bill Self down there, man. You can never count that dude out, especially with what he has coming in next year with Malik Newman transfer. He got Clint Cunliffe, I believe, from Arizona State transfer, and Billy Preston. I'm interested to see, the future for him. But as far as these few weeks, man, I see you guys, having a great few weeks, man. Final Four bound for sure. If these guys can, keep it consistent and stay healthy, I don't see anything stopping them. Straight up, I really don't. I really don't. Now, we're gonna touch on, I'm from North Carolina, baby. You know what I'm saying? Tar Heel kid. Then we'll spark up on that one. But salute to the Tar Heels. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a fan, but I gotta respect Roy Williams pulling in his talent this year, man. These dudes brought back pretty much the same team that was in the national championship last year, excluding them. A key factor with Marcus Page, but Joe Barry seems to be a adequate substitute because he could fill it up as well, from outside. It might not be as dynamic as how Marcus Page played, but same effect. Your boy can get buckets. Right now I'm watching him against Duke. He has 19 at the half with 5 threes. So he's a bucket getter. And then we can't leave out the player of the year. You see him over there smiling, Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson might be the ACC player of the year this year. So when you have players like that on your roster, you always stand a chance. Their front court is very, very strong. You see, they got a player of the year on the wing, a guard player of the year at the point guard position at least. And decent twos with Theo Pinson. Shouts out to Greensboro and the other kid Robinson. He's not too bad, but Kennedy Meeks, West Charlotte High School. Josh Jackson and Joe Barry is where this team lives and dies. Isaiah Hicks, he definitely plays a factor as well, but Roy Williams just lets these guys play the game of basketball, so it's really going to be all on them. So if these guys can make shots, honestly, man, make plays, they can go pretty deep. I don't see anything stopping them. They can go pretty deep. They have the ability. They have the talent. Definitely have the roster to do so. For sure. So watch out for Carolina. I gotta edit that because that's not right. That's not who I pick, but you never know. That might be the case. Now we have Duke here. Uh, kind of underachieved this year under Mike. This is one of the more trying seasons for Mike Krzyzewski, with him having to miss a few games and having a lot of top talent that wasn't able to completely perform to expectations. Grayson Allen had a lot of things on his back, and Luke Kennard just jumped out of nowhere to step up and you know establish himself as one of the top players in the nation. So, with that being said, I think that their tournament run, if they can move past the Sweet 16, is going to lie on Harry Giles and Frank Jackson. I'm going to add Frank late, but Harry Giles has to kind of get into form and be a true stretch four, a skilled four that can draw these big men out and they can make plays, wing plays from the four position. So, he has to be able to make passes, from different spots on the floor that, most four men are not accustomed to making, as well as handle the ball from the wing to the post. And I know he has the ability to do so. I hate the injuries has been something that's stepped in the way of him. Winston-Salem kid, not too far from, where I'm from. So definitely want to see him be successful. And I love Grayson Allen too. I like him. I like Grayson Allen. I can say that I love him. I love white kids like him. He can sit up with me any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? So I see these guys in the Sweet 16 as of now. Now, of course, we can't leave out Tatum. He's a baller too. And Jefferson, he's a baller too. But we really have to see how they kind of bring it all together, especially with Marquise Bolden and all. It's a lot of factors with these guys. Got to see how they bring it all together. Sweet 16 is my prediction for these guys. Now, it should say Elite 8 on the screen. I'm going to edit that here shortly. This is my second video. I'm new to this, but that's where I see these Wildcats going. Baby. Elite 8. No, I'm sorry, Sweet 16. Did I say? I hope I said Sweet 16. But Sweet 16. Man, Monk fills it up, man. But they put so much on this kid's shoulders as far as scoring. So I feel like his stats are a little inflated and skewed due to the system he's playing, especially in the dribble drive. But that backcourt is electric, and it's damn near back to AAU ball when they come down to those three guys on the screen. They've been in this scenario where it's one and done. I mean, I can bet on these guys kind of bringing it, but on this stage, that's where things kind of it goes to another level. But with D Fox and Monk, that backcourt is electric. D Fox puts pressure on your defense, so if his wings can make shots, man, and just a few weeks, a few games, it doesn't take a lot. We're not talking about a season here, So they have the ability to hit that Sweet 16 for sure. They've been very sporadic, so that's about 3 games if I'm not mistaken that get into the Sweet 16. But that's why I put them at for sure. Winning Gabriel, love him. Shit, I wish my boy Hamidou Diallo down there get off the bench for this NCAA tournament. That'd be dope. That'd be super dope. But that's where I put them at, man. I mean, Calipari, man, he's been getting guys in there. This has been, I think this is kind of a good year for the talent he has. They was able to kind of, of course, if they stuck around one more year, it'd be crazy. But for the guys he has, he made something happen with them. There you go, Sweet 16. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that right there. Now, when we get down to Villanova with Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart and my boy Jay Wright, I see them in the Elite 8 for sure. And it's rarely the team that won the national championship the year before is so slept on that they're not really talked about as much as some of the other teams that I put on here. Because even Duke probably doesn't really deserve to be on this list, But of course, I'm from North Carolina, and that's one of the hot teams. So guys to put them on the list because you never really know. You can't count Coach K out. Like I said, they can at least make it to the Sweet 16, and that's a successful season for a lot of programs, just not Duke. But when we talk about Villanova here, they lock up. And then if you play defense, especially on the college basketball level, you always have a chance. So I see them in the Elite 8. I just don't know if they have the five. Josh Hart kind of carries a lot of their offensive load. I'm not sure if he has enough help to push him throughout the throughout the tournament, but definitely think he can make a deep run with what he has. Jay Wright, got to salute you again, been doing a great job. National championship defending champs, and they kind of slept on, if you ask me. Now we're about to go into another team here. This kind of a sleeper, but not really. You see a National Player of the Year candidate on the screen there. Josh Hart. I mean, I said Josh Hart. Excuse me. Nigel Williams-Gross. Anybody's been following prep scene for the last, wow, I can't believe to say 8 years now, man. But it's been that long. But for at least 8 years, you've heard this name before. And a very talented kid. He's, Gonzaga, the program, Mark Few has really put them on the map. That's, everybody knows that. It's no secret now. But with the crop they have now, I can see them making a push to the Sweet 16 just because they haven't really played against some of these high level athletes that are out there. Like they ran against Arizona early in the year. They barely won that game. Great win, but tournament play. I mean, when you see what happened to them, I want to say it was BYU. When teams like BYU, they can score the ball with you. That's the whole thing. If you can put the ball in the hole, man, you always give yourself a chance. So the Sweet 16, I don't know why these things are coming up late. I'm gonna get better at my videos, man. So don't even trip on me. Yeah, I know I'm new to the game, but this is the March Madness episode. But yeah, right there, Sweet 16. That's where I see that going. Now, bias here. This is my favorite college basketball team. It's the Point Guard University, baby. See my boy Sean Miller on the sidelines telling them boys what they really need to be doing if they're going to be successful. You got to think the game. I definitely see my boys in the Final Four this year, and without the bias being taken into account, it's really because we defend at a very high level. We make it very hard for you to score. We pressure the ball and we rebound the ball. We have a crazy front court, ridiculous front court with Markkanen, Ristics, Kamuchi. I mean, boy, we got some horses down there. So, especially with the development of Lauri Markkanen, development, man. He's a freshman, man. One of the tops. TJ Leaf podcast skipped out and went to UCLA, but it's cool. You see what we got, the baby unicorn, according to Jay Williams, and I can see a lot of similarities. We have a college version of Kristaps Porzingis, so we gonna ride him along with the point guard steady play of Kadeem Allen and Parker Jackson Cartwright and as a tandem, and Alonzo Trier getting buckets. If Alonzo Trier can score the ball for us, we'll definitely be in the Final Four. Might sneak in and win a national championship, man. I'll be so lit. I'll be happy as fuck, man. But you know how we do. And we're gonna go back to the Pac-12 with this one. And you see the mama, there goes that man. Mama, there goes that man. This team right here is high octane, scores the ball. Bryce Alford, Lonzo Ball, Hamilton, TJ Leaf, Aaron Holiday are the reasons why I can see these guys scoring their way to a national championship this year and bringing one back home to UCLA. I can easily see that, especially with Ball being so unselfish, leading the nation in assists, as you see. Yeah, the sky is definitely the limit for those guys in Westwood. Gotta think about it. You got a kid like this guy who's an uber athlete, 6'6", I want to say something like that, 6'6". So and he defends, but is a willing passer, and he can score. Like I said, he can score the ball. So that player right there has been dynamic enough, as you can see, to get these guys. I want to say right now they might be currently ranked number 3 in the nation, and just the way they scored, it was an easy transition from Chino Hills to UCLA I could see for him with the style of play that he came into. So I see them being successful coming this March, man. And I'm gonna revisit this, man, to see if I was right or wrong. Like, hit the subscribe button, please. Fuck with your boy, brother. Bo is out. Holla at me. Subscribe to my channel, baby boy.